What's up, everybody? This is Eric from Easy Computer Solutions, and so I'm making this live stream tonight, guys, because I want to um, kind of touch bases on a lot of things that I've seen today. And I don't usually stream again on Mondays or Tuesdays unless I'm doing my happy hour stream. I did it last week, um, but I wanted to do it again, and I wanted to have, I seen some stuff today that I want to kind of put it out there. But I'm doing this live stream because I watched a J.Will video and I watched Tech Rant video today, and they talked about a lot of compassionate things, and I want to kind of touch bases on that with you guys today. If you guys can hear me and see me, I'm kind of doing this off the cuff. I'm using a different software, so give me thumbs up if y'all guys hear me right now with this live stream. If you got the notification, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you got the notification, and let me know how everything is with the audio and video. That would be good. I see a couple of people that's popping in. What's good? Which I see you, Sean. I see you, Holiday. Um, what's good? I see my cuz in the building. What's up with you? Yes, we gonna get a little deep into discussions for a little while. I'm not gonna be streaming all night long, but I want to kind of talk about a few things. What's up with you? I see you. Look, I watched Tech Rant video today. I'm gonna wait for a couple of people, more people to come into the live stream before I go into it. And I'm out here. I'm out here shooting a video today. I've been shooting a video all day today, and I'm watching J.Will video, and I watch a Tech Rant video, and I watch a couple of other videos today. And the state of YouTube, man, I feel these guys, man. I feel different perspective of a lot of different things, and I want to talk about it a little bit in this video. I listened. First of all, I didn't even tell J.Will. I didn't tell Tech Rant that I was going to do this, and so this is basically off the cuff. I'm filming my next video, man, and I'm getting ready to do my thing. And one of the things that I'm feeling. I'm feeling this, man. A lot of people don't understand what we YouTubers go through in the background. A lot of people call me the tech preacher, and hey, it's all good, man. I like to preach the cause. I like to preach the preach. I like to preach, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, I think that we all trying to make some things happen, and it's rough sometimes. It is rough. So I want to touch base a little bit about Tech Rant video. I watched his video. Man, I feel his passion, and he's he been in the game for a minute, not too long, but he been in the game for a little while, and I feel his passion, man. Like, I feel his passion. I feel what he was saying in the video. He make a good point about a lot of YouTubers don't talk about what they going through. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all, y'all see us behind the camera. We make videos and stuff like that. We be laughing and clowning and laughing and clowning. But at the end of the day, man, some of the things he talked about in the video, man, makes sense because it's a lot of things that happen in the background. It's a lot of things that happen in the background that it y'all don't see. It takes a lot to put a video together. Listen, man, a lot of us, like myself, I just don't just make a video. I have to. It's a lot of planning involved. It's a lot of filming involved. It's a lot of a lot of background stuff that's going on. It's a lot to put a video together. For that 5, 6, 7 minutes that y'all guys watch that video, sometimes it takes me 2 or 3 days just to make that 5-minute video. And look, and one of the reasons why I do some of the things that I do is because I have the equipment. I listen. I have this fantasy sometimes on how I want my videos to be. So I kind of put it together, make it look nice and pretty, special. But I still give my thoughts and opinions about what am I reviewing. So in my case, I like to do those type of specialty things and stuff like that. It's nothing wrong with the way people do their videos. It's just the way I roll. And it takes a long time. Listen, man, I film every day for the last year and a half. I don't take days off. I film every day. If you notice, I drop videos pretty much every day. Like every other day you see me dropping videos. And when you see background effects, you see all kinds of high-end editing, me in parks and going downtown and seeing all these different office buildings and stuff like that. Man, listen, I travel from one end to the city, take about a 2 or 3 5-minute snippet, then I drive to the other end of the city and I take 2, 3, 4-minute snippets. Then I drive downtown to get a few snippets of footage. Then I go to some water footage and all. Man, listen, I drive around the city just to get this snippets of footage so I can put it in one video. So it takes a lot. When y'all guys see videos about, especially my kind of videos, you see me at different parks. You see me at downtown in different office buildings taking snapshots and doing all kinds of videos and stuff like that, doing background effects like this, stuff like that. It takes a lot, man. It takes a lot. So a lot of people, and I'm just piggybacking off of what Tech Rant was saying, that a lot of people don't know what some of us YouTubers go through in the background. But we go through a lot. I mean, it's a very, very technical thing when we get, do these videos. And look, a person like Tech Rant, he built his image in his video. I remember when he first started YouTube, he was, making news videos and doing his thing, but he developed his skill by learning from his mistakes. And this is what you have to do in this game. You have to learn from your mistakes. And I want to give him a huge shout out because I see his passion. I see what he's trying to do. He went from, doing news videos and all kinds of other kind of videos to what he wanted to do that's making him happy. And listen, it's a lot involved, but I see what he's doing and it's working. It's working for him. One of the things that I applaud him for is that he has found his niche. And this is a lot of things happen in YouTube that a lot of people they don't find a niche, but he's found it. And listen, man, being a young YouTube content creator, you learn a lot of good things and bad things. Listen, man, first of all, you have to understand one thing. As a young content creator, you have to develop your own independent style. You cannot copy off of other people's styles and stuff like that. You can learn from other people, but don't copy other people, if that makes sense. Like, you learn, by watching your favorite YouTube content creators or how they do things, but you develop your own style. Think about it. Get your popcorn ready, right? Follow me on this journey. That's my trademark. That's something that I came up with, something special to me. No fluff, no passes, funeral videos. These are trademarks that I do. Thank you very much for the super chat. Enjoy your videos. Keep up the great content. Zigmata. Listen, I always screw your name up. Zigmata. I hope I didn't screw your name up. What's up with you? GG is in the building. Don't forget about Wired Wednesday tomorrow, where we go down. We have a long show tomorrow. So, listen, man, we're going to enjoy ourselves tomorrow and we're going to have fun. All right. Going back to what I was talking about with Tech Rant and other content creators. Listen, man, a lot of content creators is frustrated, man. A lot of y'all that watch us, y'all think that everything is always hunky-dory. We having fun. Everything looks good. And the B-rolls and the prettiness, the backgrounds, and people all in parks and stuff like that, man. The thing about it is, man, that takes a lot of planning. Think about a video that I make, right? I make a video and I'm at 4 or 5 different places. And it comes together sweet, comes together looking good. But man, if you notice in the video, man, I'm sweating my buns off, man. I was doing these gimbal videos, and I just finished a gimbal video, another gimbal video, and I'm out there in the park, man. I'm drenching with sweat, and I'm going to different places, and I'm just totally wiped out. I shot the video for like 5 hours in different parts, but when I edited it out, it only come up to like 6-7 minutes, but usually when I film for hours, man, and it's a lot of thought process that goes in it. Let me give you my thoughts on how I make my videos. When I make my videos, I write down my thoughts, right? How I'm gonna do my next video. Whether that's gonna be a phone video and stuff like that, and I write down, I think about what's the format, how I'm gonna do it, and if I'm reviewing the phone, I kind of jot in my head my thoughts, about this, but how could I showcase the phone a little more? So nobody don't want to see my face on videos half the time, so I try to think about how could I showcase the product. That's my whole thing. I want to showcase the product. So my plan of thought in my videos is showing you different parts of what I'm talking about in the phone to give you this story. I want you to follow me on this journey. I want you to feel what I'm trying to present to you. Listen, man, whether or not it's good or bad, it's coming off the top. Usually when I shoot my videos, my green screen videos or something like that, man, those take hours. I mean, 6-7 hours to film one video, and it takes about another day and a half to edit sometime, and then I go to the next video, because I film every day and I edit I film every day and I edit every night. So I wake up early in the morning, I film half the day, then I edit at night. So right now I just finished filming, right? So I filmed my last video. I'm about to edit the video, but I want to take a few minutes out to talk to you guys as I'm doing my editing process of my next week video. So my video I'm working on today is for next week, because I already got my videos already for the rest of this week. It's already ready to go. But I'm working on next week video. So I feel Tech Rant. What he was saying in his video, and I really do appreciate that. He come out and he make the video. Now, J.Will, we all saw his video today. Most everybody that follow me follow J.Will, and he talk about haters. Listen, man, you got a lot of haters out there. You got a lot of haters that's in the YouTube community. You got a lot of haters that's so-called fans, and you got a lot of haters that's so-called fans that come on your channel, thumbs down you, and talk about you in chats and stuff like that. Listen, man, here's the thing about that. And this is where I approach it, right? I really approach this. Listen, everybody have a right to their opinion. I don't have no problem with anybody have a right to opinion or whatever. My problem is this. Here's my biggest problem about haters, right? Haters go hate no matter what, right? My thing is this. If you do not like the YouTuber, this is mind-boggling to me. If you don't like the YouTubers, why watch him? And that's my thing. You might, listen, if you don't like Easy Computer Solution, if you hate my guts, you hate seeing my stupid face, you hate the format of this YouTube channel, you hate everything that I do, you hate it. Why do you watch it? Why? Don't watch it. Don't comment it. Don't watch it. Just keep it moving. Why? Listen, for the life of me, it's mind-boggling. If you don't like the channel that you're watching, don't comment. If you see it in your timeline, YouTube have made it now where if you do not like the content, if you don't like the content that you watching, if you don't like it, it's a button that you press. Please don't show this again. Hide this channel or whatever. Why don't you just hit the button and keep it moving? It doesn't matter what we say. If you hate our guts, why you just watch this? And listen, here's the thing. Haters is always around. Haters go always be there. And we as content creators, we deal with them. We deal with haters every day. I deal with them all the time. If you go back and look at my videos, listen, I leave some of those comments up, but you have people cuss me out. You have people calling me a nigger. You have people asking me if I'm a black guy. You have people calling me all kinds of names. Everything. I get it all the time. People call me, am I a white guy? Am I a black guy? You sure sound like a black guy. You sound like somebody from The Simpsons and all this stuff. All this, to me, listen, man, here's the thing. If you don't like the video that me, Tech Rant, J.Will, all these other content creators that you watch, you sit on YouTube and watch all this content, but if you don't like it, why watch it? It's mind-blowing to me why this happened all the time. It's mind-blowing. But when people hate on me, the first thing I tell them is, why you watch it? Why you watch the entire video just so you could get in the comments and put a hate statement in there. It's mind blowing to me that we deal with that. So listen, man. Let's truth to be told, truth to be told, we all have haters. It's nothing wrong with that. People hate us. YouTubers hate us. Just the large content creators don't like us. A lot of people don't like us, because we making a dent in the industry. We say stuff about your lovely device that you love. We say stuff about your device that you just paid $1,200 for, and we say, the battery life is not that great. I wouldn't recommend this phone. This phone is not for me. The phone, a little buggy, a little slow. I don't like, this, that, the other. We make our opinion about a product that we got in our hand. And a lot of people get in their feelings. A lot of people get in their feelings. A lot of people get in their feelings and they come in there like keyboard warriors, cursing us out, telling us we wrong, we don't know what we talking about, we crazy, we stupid, we are N-word and stuff like that. And I don't understand it. Let them hate. You got their view. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about that though. I see what you're saying. It's not even about the view. I don't want the view from a hater. I don't want the view from a hater. All I want a hater to do is move on, right? Now, when you talk about Samsung, and when you talk about Apple, and when you talk about OnePlus, they get in their feelings because they say, I love OnePlus. You can't talk about the OnePlus 7 Pro. You can't talk about Samsung. It's the best phone on the planet. You stupid. That's why you're not a big YouTuber. That's why your channel is suck. Because you don't love my product. My Samsung Galaxy S10 can beat everything out there. Oh, come on, man. Let's hold on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. This make sure we understand something. One thing you got to understand is that the content creators, we go through it, right? And listen, man, and look, here's the thing to my fellow content creators, right? A lot of times we look at our analytics, right? We look at our analytics. Sometimes videos don't do as good as we want them to do, right? Listen, man, we can't fight the YouTube algorithm, right? YouTube was designed to showcase your style as a content creator, right? Now, YouTube has went totally left about that, right? Listen, it's all about competing with each other. It's all about how you go be the best, how you go outshine this person, how you go do this and do that. Listen, man, let me tell you something. All my content creators out there, here's what I want you to consider. Find your own niche, do it well. Post your videos, market yourself. Keep it moving. Listen, man, it's a simple thing that I use. And also for my fellow content creators, watch your own videos. Watch your own videos. I'm going to tell you why you watch your own videos. A true content creator get better by watching their own content. Listen, man, when you pop out a video and your video is 0 view count, it needs to have at least 10 views just from you. Just from you watching your own video, either before you post it and after you post it or whatever, just to watch your own content and critique yourself. Listen, man, if you true to the game, if you want to get better at creating content, whether or not you drop a video once a week, once a month, once a year, doesn't matter. When you put that video out, you need to watch your own video. Listen, when I watch my own videos, I critique myself. You got to be like, man, I could have did that different. I made a mistake there. I say something stupid there. Listen, man, I'm hard on myself. I'm hard on myself when I create content. So when I make a video, I look at myself like, damn, I didn't like the way that looked. You have to make yourself better. You have to listen, man. Like I said, it don't matter if you post a video once a week, once a month, whatever, man. You watch your content and you look at what you've done in that video and you think about how you could have made that same video better. And your challenge to yourself as a content creator is how you gonna make your next video better than your last video. Whether or not you gonna have better lighting, better cameras, you gonna talk a little clearer. You gonna change your style up a little bit. You gonna do this better. You gonna do. Listen, man. In order to make yourself better, in order to be a better content creator, you have to learn to critique yourself. Because listen, man, if you don't critique yourself, people always critique you in the comments. But that's irrelevant. You need to critique yourself. You need to look at your video and say, damn, I screwed up. My shirt was wrinkled. Damn, my shirt was wrinkled. Oh, I had part of my shirt. I had part of something showing in my shirt. Or my glasses was dirty. Or I was looking down instead of up in the camera. You have to critique yourself, man. That's the only way you go get better. That's the only way you go get better in this tech world. Listen, don't matter if you do tech videos, call videos. It don't matter. Hair, makeup videos. It don't matter, man. Listen, that's how you got it. That's how you have to critique yourself in order to get better. I see a lot of y'all guys in the comments. Let me get into the comments here. Listen, listen. This is the Spare of the Moment stream. I watched Tech Rant video today, J.Will video today, and let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something. As much as you might hate fellow YouTubers, as much as you might hate J.Will, as much as you might hate some content creators that have got the briefcase, right? Let me tell you something. They still going to be there. They're still going to make content. They're still going to pop out videos. Whether or not you hate it or not, they still going to pop out videos, right? Whether or not you hate them or not, you disgusted about seeing their videos pop up in your timeline. Why do you subscribe to people that you don't like? I never could understand that. Listen, you don't have no problem with the tech gods. Listen. This is so strange to me. The tech gods can say something. The tech gods can say something, and it's the win all be all. Well, when we as content creators, we give our opinion about maybe the same product, then we garbage. We trash. The tech gods overrule us every time. Whatever the tech gods say goes. If the tech gods say go buy a Google Pixel 1 right now, if the tech gods told you to go buy a Google Pixel 1 right now, you know how many people will actually go out and buy a Google Pixel 1 because of the tech gods? If the tech gods tell you right now to go buy a blue phone, say a blue phone is good. These phones are so great. Ooh, 1 gig of RAM, 8 gigs of storage. The cameras are fantastic on these phones. The cameras are fantastic on these phones. Guess what's going to happen? You're going to go buy. And then if you watch my channel or you watch a J.Will, a Tech Rant, or Tanner, or somebody in between, we talk about, the opportunities of a blue phone. Blue phones look good on the outside, but the performance suck, right? What y'all gonna do? Hit us in the comments. Hit us in the comments. Say, oh man, you suck. The tech gods that already gave it the seal of approval. They already gave it the seal of approval. They have gave it the phone of the year. You nothing. You nothing. Thank you, Tanner. Tanner So Lit is in the building. I really do appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. And look, check this out. Shout out to my man Alpha. And I watch it. Look, man, you got to drop some videos, Alpha. You got to drop some videos. You got to drop some videos, right? Look, I used to watch my man Alpha. You know, he did his thing, man. He do his thing. And look, man, I watch a lot of y'all content creators out there, man. Y'all do y'all thing. Y'all do it so good, so well. But look, the most frustrating thing to content creators when you look at your analytics. Listen, man, I go through the same thing. A lot of people might, well, it's easy. You keep talking that, but you got video, got million views and 10,000 views and 20,000 views. Man, listen, man. I still get frustrated because I feel that, listen, the views and all this stuff like that, man, is one thing, bro. But when you know you give it your all, you know you give it everything in the world, right? Listen, man, you want more. You want more. And that ain't nothing wrong with that because you're ambitious. You're ambitious. You want more. But at the end of the day, listen, I'm going to give you a prime example. I watch Spectacular Gadgets YouTube channel, right? If you don't know who Spectacular Gadget is, she is a female YouTuber that does overseas phones and does all kinds of different reviews and stuff. Her voiceovers is perfect, better than my voiceover. Period. Just saying, better than my voiceover. Her reviews is very detailed. Her content is perfect. But her view count, listen, truth to be told, is not like a Justine or a, you know, saying Erica Griffin or nothing like that. Not saying that she make bad content. I'm saying that she make good content and she just keep it moving. Keep it moving. And that's the whole thing, bro. And look, I support people like that. I support Spectacular Gadget. I support, you know, the younger content creators that put that listen, man, when you sit down and you got your 65-inch TV on and you got YouTube playing and you got a Spectacular Gadget or Tech Rant or Tanner So Lit or, you know, some other content creators doing their thing on YouTube, you sit back and look at the quality of that video, look at how they really took their time. They really took their time and they put it together. They know they put it together. Listen, man, it's always different content creators that do different things. You see what I'm saying? And you know the special ones that really took the time out, that really done it special. You see what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing. And I'm to that point where, you know, I appreciate the smaller content creators. I appreciate people that put the work in. I appreciate when you see the prettiness, the well-organized videos that a lot of people put in on their YouTube videos. You appreciate that. Listen, man, if I want to listen to somebody preach besides me, if I want to listen to a YouTuber preach, if I want to listen to a YouTuber that's going to get out there behind the camera and go tell it like it is, don't matter if you like it or not. If you don't like it, he tell you straight up, if you blah, 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 if you don't like what I'm about to say, just click off the video right now. J.Will, you got to listen, man. You could love or hate this guy. You could love him or hate him, but he going to be a straight shooter. Now, in his video, he talked about ZTE. He talked about Google. He talked about how ZTE invited a lot of content creators to CES. And listen, man, love ZTE or don't love ZTE, man, you have to applaud companies like ZTE, New Mobile, Google, and all these other companies, man, for looking at small content creators and giving us support. Think about that, man. Listen, man, whether or not you like ZTE phones or not, you as a content creator, when you get an email from a ZTE telling you, I'm going to fly you to New York, I'm going to put you in a 5-star hotel, I'm going to give you product in your hand that had never been seen before by nobody else. We go do it together and we go make it happen. As a small content creator, that is an accomplishment. That's not a sellout. That is an accomplishment, because why get into this game? Why get into this game and not come to these accomplishments? Listen, when I went to my first event, when I went to my first event, and listen, man, truth to be told, I get invited to every event except Apple. Listen, I choose not to go to a lot of events, but I'm at the position now, thank you very much, that I have accomplished that I get invited to CES. I get invited to the Galaxy events. I get invited to everything out there. Listen, I really do appreciate that because that's my hard work that I put in. That's my hard work that I put in. You know what I'm saying? And listen, it's not because we sold out. When do think about this, man? If a YouTuber get the money bag, if we get the briefcase, if somebody say, "Look, Easy, I'm gonna give you Galaxy S10s. I'm gonna give you the briefcase. All I want you to do is make videos, and I make videos and I give you my opinion." Is that selling out? If you can give your opinion, a genuine opinion about a product, even if they paid you, would you sell out? What happened to a lot of content creators? What happened to a lot of content creators is that they thought that when Google was giving out all them pixels, that some of the content creators felt that they had to say good things about the pixel. And when I got the pixel, listen, I kept it real. Listen, man, and listen, I want to give a huge shout out to Google for blessing the smaller content creators with the product. But a lot of smaller content creators didn't understand. Sometimes when you get your first review unit, you believe that you got to say good things about a phone and you can't talk about bad things about the phone. Listen, man, let me tell you something. I get a lot of review units. I got review units right now that is still in the box. I do not get nobody tell me what to say. Nobody tell me how to make a video. Nobody tell me I must say this. Nobody tell me anything. Nobody tell me nothing. And one thing about here on this YouTube channel, if I get review units, I promise you, when I talk about a phone, it's going to be my opinion based off of what I believe. When I'm reviewing this phone, it's going to be my opinion. I never let nobody tell me, well, E, you better talk good about this phone or I'm never going to send you no review units. Hey, listen, I just buy it. I ain't tripping. Listen, man, truth to be told, I don't know. Listen, I get the same emails that some of y'all guys get, right? When you just say, we're going to send you out a product. Listen, man, somebody got to explain to me sometimes, and maybe we get different emails from other people. Maybe the tech guards get an email plus a briefcase plus a little message saying that, hey, listen, I need you to talk good about this phone. Maybe that's the way that roll. I don't roll like that. I'm not at that level. And I promise you one thing. Listen, man, you mark my word. I don't care how big this YouTube channel is. I don't care how huge this YouTube channel is. I will promise you that the tech preacher will never fluff or pass a device because of the briefcase. Listen to what I'm saying, people. And you can mark this day in your calendar. 7/2 of 2019. It don't matter how big this YouTube channel get. It don't matter how many free product they send across my mailbox. Don't matter how many times they give you the briefcase. I will never, ever fluff or pass a phone or a product because they asked me to or they demanded me to. That would never happen. Never happen. Now, here's another thing. For people that put in comments that say, you've been bought out by Samsung. See, I wear Galaxy shirts, right? I wear LG shirts. You see me all kinds of different shirts, HTC shirts and stuff like that. Oh, Samsung is paying you. I can't trust you. I tell you knuckleheads this. You clowns that come on my YouTube channel and put in the comments that I've been bought and paid by Samsung, Apple, and LG and all that stuff like that. Do your research before you put that comment in, because boy, if you go back and look at my comments, I go off on people. Because here's my thing. Prove it. If you got the nuts, to put that type of comment of a YouTuber selling out, you better have, you better goddamn back it up. You better have some kind of literature. You better have a statement. You better have an email. You better have something that you could show on Twitter or on any social media that Easy Computer Solution just sold out. Or anybody just sold out. Listen, before you leave that crap in somebody's comments, you better be prepared to back it up. You cannot leave a statement like that in nobody's comments saying that this person is sold out if you cannot back it up. And I always say, back it up. Show me the literature. Show me the email. Show me something that I'm lied on this email or on this product. Shout out to Tech King Mike on the budget. That's right. I made the statement of no fluff, no passes. I believe in that no fluff, no passes. And look, here's the thing. A lot of phones, and listen, man, I talk about this a lot, man. I'm gonna talk about phones right now. And listen, man, J.Will and Tech Rant, man, they do their due diligence. Listen, let's talk about product. Let's talk about phones. Say, man, first thing I want to let y'all guys know, man, y'all got a lot of people got to get stopped with all this hype. A lot of people need to stop with this hypeness. Oh, easy. You don't know what you're talking about. The 855 and 20 gigs of RAM and the phone gonna be bezel-less and it's gonna be a beast of a phone. I keep hearing this statement, a beast of a phone. And I'm saying to myself, listen, man, I got a Galaxy Note 8 that's a beast of a phone. What are you talking about? Listen, I got phones over here, man. They got 600 series processors in there. They beasts. I got Motorola phones sitting over there. And oh my God, y'all wait till this Motorola G7 video that I got coming out. I got Motorola phones that cost $200 that, oh my God. Listen, man, stop getting caught up in this hype about, I need a fast phone. I need a fast phone. This is what I hear this all the time. I need a fast phone, easy. I don't know what you talk about. The 855 and 20 gigs of RAM, that's the future. No headphone jacks, that's the future. 5G, that's the future. Bezel-less displays and all this stuff, that's the future. You know, no speaker grills in the top part of phones, that's the future, easy. Get with the future. And I'm saying to myself, who effed your head up telling you that no headphone jacks and no speaker grills and no this and that the other is the future? Who? Listen, man, I got Master and Dynamics $500+ headphones that when I put that in my LG G8, my LG G7, my LG V40, and all my LG phones with the quad DACs will mop the floor with any other phone that's using Bluetooth 5.0. Miss me with all of this crap, man, about no headphone jacks, bruh. Because let me tell you something. I got blue phones that got headphone jacks, and they sound good. Man, a lot of people hit me in the comments about this headphone jack stuff, right? Apple did it, and Apple's still selling millions and millions of phones. But even though Apple may be selling millions and millions of phones with no headphone jack, ask the Apple community how pissed off they is because Apple iPhones don't have headphone jacks. Think about this. Ask the Samsung community how pissed off they gonna be when the Galaxy Note don't have a headphone jack. You can buck yourself up all you want about that's the future of technology. Who told you that's the future of technology? Who told you that was the future? Ain't nobody told you that's the future. That's what they want you to think that's the future. No headphone jack is not the future, people. Listen, man, miss me with all of that crap, man. Listen, taking away headphone jacks and not having speaker grills and all this stuff like that, you know, man, miss me with all of that, people. Don't let... Tech preacher, listen, man, if you didn't think that you come for a tech sermon, this is a tech sermon coming straight from the tech preacher. Let me tell you something, man. Don't sit up here and tell me that the Snapdragon 845, 8 gigs of RAM is not a beast of a phone. Don't sit up here and tell me that a phone with a 626 processor or a 650 processor or a 710 processor with 6 and 8 gigs of RAM is not a beast of a phone. How many times I got to sit up here and prove it over and over and over with comparison videos, app opening videos, and everything in between when these phones beating flagships. I'm going to tell you right now. Let me tell you something. The word flagship has been blurred. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you what a flagship is. It's an overhyped, overpriced phone. Period. Listen, man. Listen to what I'm telling you. What a flagship is. A flagship is a overhyped, overpriced phone. Period. That's what a flagship is. A good phone go check all the boxes. A good phone go give the consumer what they want. A good phone is going to give you value versus product. A good phone ain't gonna cost you no $1,800 because they want to put ceramic on the back of it. Listen, man, miss me with all of that crap. I got ceramic, dog. I got 512 gigs, dog. I got 1 terabyte. And then you trade it in on Swapper, and then you lost half the value of that phone you just spent $1,800 for. Now you got to sell it for $800. You just lost $1,000. Miss me with all this stuff, man. Miss me with all this stuff, man. Listen, let me tell you something. When you come to my YouTube channel, it's no fluff, no passes. I don't play that crap. Listen, I call it how I see it. I call it how I see it, man. If you like it or don't like it, I tell people all the time, if you don't like Easy Computer Solution, keep it moving. If you don't like Tech Rant, keep it moving. If you don't like J.Will, keep it moving. If you don't like Tanner, so lit, keep it moving. Period. I don't, man. Listen, man. I come on this YouTube channel, man, and I see things, and I try to compromise with people, right? I see. Listen, man. People say easy, man. You get in there. You be ranting and raging about this, and you be ranting and raging about that. No, folks. I want you to understand where I'm coming from. I want you to feel me, man. I want you to understand where I'm coming from. Listen, man. Let me tell you something. When people get in my comments and I tell them about a $200 phone that got a 626 processor with 4 and 6 gigs of RAM running stock Android, and I tell you, I can use this as my daily driver. You know what people say? Oh, easy. That's a budget phone. That's a budget phone. Okay, budget phone. Listen, man. So a budget phone is a good phone because budget phones give you 4,000 milliamp batteries. The budget phone's gonna give you 5,000 milliamp batteries. The budget phone gonna give you stock Android. The budget phone gonna give you decent cameras. The budget phones give you good build qualities. The budget phones is giving you updates. The budget phones gonna give you pro mode. Listen, the budget phones give you video pro mode. I never thought to this day I ever talk about phones is taking away pro mode and video pro mode. And you know what people tell me? Easy. The average consumer doesn't care about pro mode. The average consumer don't pick up their phone and go be searching all in pro mode, trying to get the perfect shot and all that stuff. And you know my response to everybody? I am not the average consumer. Listen, when I take a shot, when I pull out my camera, I go straight to pro mode. If a phone don't have pro mode, miss me with that. I don't use it. Listen, man, if the subject that I'm trying to take a photo of, if they can't wait 5 seconds until I adjust my ISO and all my white balance and my focus point, I don't need to take a photo. They can go about their business. I don't care. Listen, if I'm trying to take a photo of something, and if I can't go to pro mode and adjust my settings accordingly, if I can't do that, then I'm not taking a shot. I don't care about, oh, you go miss the perfect shot. Listen, I make the perfect shot. I don't let them make the perfect shot. Listen, I control the shot. As a photographer, videographer, I control the shot. The subject don't control the shot. So when I make a video and I go into pro mode, if a phone doesn't have a pro mode, I can't use it. I can't use a phone that's supposed to be the win-all, be-all, and it doesn't have pro mode. Now, listen, shout out to Spectacular Gadget. Sent me a photo of Galaxy phones that somehow in the settings, somebody found pro mode. for video. So I mean, hey, I got listen, my Galaxy. Listen, all my Galaxy phones, man, is sitting in the box. I haven't used a Galaxy phone. I use my Note because I'm making videos about the Note right now. But my Galaxy S10, all three of them sitting in the box, man. I don't use them phones no more. I mean, I done moved on. Now, listen, I'm not saying that the Galaxy phones are bad. I'm saying I done moved on to the next phone. As a tech reviewer, I can't use a phone as my daily driver. I got to keep it moving. They got too many phones, man. So I don't use phones as my daily driver. I get a phone, I review it. I do a long-term review on it. I keep it in my pocket. If it's nice, I keep it in my arsenal. I keep it in my rotation. But I keep it moving, man. I don't use phones as my daily driver. A lot of people always ask me, easy with your daily driver. The phone that I got with me is my daily driver. I don't have daily driver. Listen, man, I got 8 phones sitting over there that's in the box. I got to keep it moving, man. I have to keep it moving because I don't have a daily driver. But I tell you what, this phone, the Razr 2, big, bulky, ugly, it's been a fantastic phone for me. I love the front-facing speakers. I love the speed of it. The speed on this device is up there with OnePlus. This phone is slamming Galaxy phones when it comes down to performance. But, you know, when people say, well, it's trash, it's a big, bulky phone, it's okay. Everybody got different flavors. Everybody got different tastes. My taste in phones may not be your taste in phones. Listen, man, we don't hang out with the same friends. Your girlfriend may look different from the woman I have. Your woman look different from the woman I got. Listen, my woman might wear a thong. Your woman might wear grandma panties. So we got different flavors. You see what I'm saying? Listen, I might want cheese on my hot dog. You might want ketchup on your hot dog. We got different flavors. So if I say the Razr phone is one of my favorite phones, how could you get mad at me? See what I'm saying? You can't get mad at me because we got different flavors. We got different difference of opinion. When you watch my YouTube channel, I say Easy Computer Suit. This is one of my favorite phones. Listen, a lot of y'all put in the comments, well, if you listen to the tech gods said this phone was garbage. Okay, see, here's the thing. Here we go back to the tech gods again. You listen to the tech gods because they the win all be all for you. You listen to the tech gods because they the win all be all for you. Why would you put a link in my comment of a tech guard telling me I need to watch their video and redo my video because what they say is the truth and what I'm saying is wrong? Tell me. Shout out to Gigi in the building. Man, if you really low on cash and you want updates, you don't care about the camera, then you need to look at the essential phone. And listen, man, we talked about the essential phone, right? I made so many videos about the essential phone. That is a fantastic phone, right? The only problem, like you say, Sub-Zero Gaming, that it is an issue with camera. The camera is listen, man, the camera suck. Camera suck. Listen, let's make sure we get this out of the way. The cameras suck. Really bad. The cameras are bad. I mean, they really screwed up on the cameras. But I can guarantee you one thing. The build quality of that phone, the speed of that phone, everything else about that phone is A+. Everything about that phone is A+. Everything about that phone is A+. GG I'm killing it. What phone other than the Pixel updates their phone really well? None. Ray, listen, let's make sure we understand something. OnePlus and Pixels, Google Pixels, is probably going to be the first devices, period, to update their phones. Listen, OnePlus has always been committed to updating their phones no matter what. And so you think about Android Q. All you got to do is wait for Android Q to come out in September and watch how many phones that's going to get Android Q by the end of this year. Think about it. What phones going to get Android Q by the end of this year? I can tell you right now, LG ain't going to do it. Samsung ain't going to do it. Motorola ain't going to do it. I'm just being honest with you. You got three major companies that would not update their phone to Android Q this year. Right? The Pixel will have it. All the Pixel phones will be on Android Q, and probably all the OnePlus phones will be on Android Q. That's it. Then once we get into 2020, we gonna have the same comments, the same discussion about updates. What phone you think gonna be on Android Q? Surely not the Galaxy S10. If you think that the Galaxy S10 gonna be on Android Q before the Galaxy S11 out, you're mistaking yourself. If you think that the Galaxy S10 go get listen, man, the Galaxy S10 ain't gonna get Android Q till around this time in 2020. When we go be on the next iteration of Android, the beta's gonna be out, and the Galaxy device is gonna get updates. LG, the same thing, man. I showed a video like LG G7 and the LG V40. Well, the LG V40 finally got Pi Love, but the LG G7 and the LG G6, the LG V30, the LG V35, all them phones still stuck on Android 8.0. Android 8.0. This is the hugest problem. A lot of people, listen, man, here's the problem. You guys come attack me, talk about we're easy. If the phone work right, why are you worrying about updates? If they update the phone, they go break something. They go break this and they go break that. Listen, man, I keep telling y'all this. We got to hold them accountable. How you not go hold a phone? How you not go hold a company accountable when you done paid $1,000 for a phone and you scared for updates? How you sit up there and buy $1,000 phone and the first thing you think about is I'm scared of updates. I ain't worried about no updates, player. My phone works right. My phone works great. My phone works this. My phone works that. I don't want no updates until you get compatibility issues, until you get software issues and glitches, until you get no security patches, until some of the apps that used to work don't work anymore. These are the problems why you need updates, because bug fixes, because of enhancements. When the new iteration of Android come out, of course you want it. Of course you want, listen, even if it aesthetically doesn't look good, a lot of things happen underneath the hood for performance, bug fixes, enhancements, and stuff in between. So when you make the comment about, I don't worry about updates because they break your phone and stuff, you got to hold the company accountable, people. Think about, why would you pay almost $2,000 for a phone and you scared to death about an update? You scared to death about an update. I don't want to update. I want to stay on Android Nougat. I don't want them to listen. They can stay on Android Nougat forever. Then come next year in 2020, the apps that's working on Android Nougat go stop working. You gonna have compatibility issues. You gonna have bugginess. You got security patches that's probably not going to get updated. You know what I'm saying? In 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, come on, man. All right, here we go. And what Q drops? I bet my Huawei gets it. Oh. GG in the listen. I don't talk about imports that much, but I mean, Huawei phones go roll with it. Huawei phones go get it. All right, guys. So I don't want to make this stream too long because we go stream tomorrow, and I'm about to go finish a video. But I wanted to come on here and I want to talk a little bit about, fellow YouTubers and the frustration that's going on with YouTube and some of the issues and stuff like that. And y'all guys, here, iOS may be trash, but I can guarantee that the iPhone 7 will get iOS 13. Let's put this in perspective. Let's talk about it for a second before I leave. Let's see, iPhone 7, iPhone 8, iPhone 10, iPhone 10s, and the new iteration of the iPhone, which is 5 generations, right? That'd be 5 generations. Or 4 generations. So this say 4 generations. This say 4 generations of iPhones will get iOS 13, right? This say 4 generations of iPhones will get iOS 13. Okay, let's go to the Android side. Let's go back 4 generations on Android. What 4 generations of Android has Android Pie? Let's count. Samsung Galaxy S10, Galaxy 9, Galaxy 8, Galaxy 7. Is the Galaxy S7 on Pi? Will the Galaxy S7 get Q? Now, let's go back 4 generations. Name one phone that's 4 years old that's going to get Android Q. Is the Galaxy S7 going to get Android Q? Is Let's go back to Motorola. It's the Z Force. Go get Q. Is LG. Let's go to LG G4. It's the LG G4. Go get Q. Name a phone in the Android space that's 4 generations behind that will get Android Q. I'm gonna be waiting in the comments. Somebody say OnePlus. Okay. Now, you can't say the Pixel because the Pixel only 3 generations. I'm talking about something before the Pixel. Before the Pixel, what phone that's 4 generations behind and will get Android Q? Shout out to Albert Yu. He said the OnePlus 3. So we got one phone out of hundreds of Android phones out there. Hundreds of Android phones out there that will get Android Q. Why do you think people love iOS? Why do you think they love iOS? Because if you got 4 generations of devices, that's guaranteed go get iOS 13, the new latest and greatest operating system. Listen, man, a lot of y'all gonna put in the comments, but easy, it's gonna be slow anyway, it's gonna be buggy. Man, look, man. Again, it goes back to the accountability. If you got iOS 13 on the iPhone 7, that phone ain't gonna be slow. That phone ain't gonna be buggy, man. Don't go there because a lot of people like to make excuses. This is the problem with Android. And if you pay $1,200, $1,300 for a phone, $1,200, $1,300 for a phone, you should want more. Think about that, man. You listen, you could buy this Galaxy Fold that's gonna come out. You'll get a Galaxy Fold, you go pay $2,100, $2,200 after tax, plus a case and all this stuff. So you go pay $2,200 for that phone. You go pay $2,200 for that phone after all is said and done. When would that phone get Android Q? When would it get the next iteration of Android? Probably not. So you're going to be sitting on a $2,200 phone that's going to be sitting on Android Pie for 2 years, 3 years, if you even have the phone that long. That's the problem, man. You got to hold these companies accountable. Listen, man, Samsung is a huge company. They release a lot of phones. I mean, they got the A series, the J series, they got the S series, the Note series, everything in between, right? They got all these phones, man. They release all these phones. But when it comes back to support, have Samsung step up to the plate for support. Are we just giving them a pass because they got a good phone? They put 5 cameras on the back of a phone. They put 6 cameras on the back of a phone. Finally, we get a phone with 8 gigs of RAM. We got the Galaxy S10. They got 8 gigs of RAM. Oh, it got 12 gigs of RAM in the phone. It got 12 gigs of RAM. And OnePlus like passed the bill because I've been having 12 gigs of RAM in the phone. Passed the bill. I've been having 12 gigs of RAM in the phone. Y'all 2 years late, 3 years late. Said OnePlus been putting 12 gigs of RAM in a phone for 2 years. Same thing with a 4K display, right? I mean, Sony been putting 4K displays on their phone for years. Hold my beer. Hold my beer. All right. Let's see. Shout out to Titan Tech in the building. Titan Tech in the building. What's up with you? Yes, support is the key. I see y'all guys in the building. All right, so it's been fun, y'all. It's been fun. The iPhone XR on iOS 13 beta. Specs aren't optimized yet to be bragging on. I mean, here's the problem, though, and I promise y'all guys I'm about to get out of here. Here's the problem. What's going to happen in 2020? You know, I mean, what are we going to look forward to in 2020? I mean, specs is not everything, man. Listen, man, I got phones, man, that got 600 series processors, man, that's running like new money. Man, how many times have I made a video and I'm doing high-end gaming on a phone like a, I mean, what phone that got the butterfly phone, right? I'm playing high-end games on a butterfly phone, and a lot of people saying it's trash. That phone don't perform like that. People could hit me in the comments and say, "Easy, why you playing high-end games on that $100 trash? Why you make it?" I'm like saying to myself, man, I don't fluff the notepads. You need to understand where I'm coming from. If I'm playing a high-end game on the phone and it's not stuttering, wait, what you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got the butterfly phone playing high-end games on it, right? PUBG and all that stuff on there. And people tell, well, easy. That's not a flagship. You got to get with times. Come on, man. Y'all. Listen, man, I think what happens a lot is y'all techies out there, y'all follow the specs. Y'all think because it got an 855 processor with 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage, when you hear the specs, the first thing come out of people's mouths, it's going to be a beast. Get the fuck out of here. But you listen, man, let me tell you something. I got phones that got 600 and 630 processors in them. That's a beast. You know what I'm saying? I got phones, man, that got 600 series processors in them, and they are a beast. And listen, man, I got phones that got 5,000 milliamp batteries in them that they can go 2-3 days without charging. You know what I'm saying? So if you listen, you got to call it how I see it. You can't. These specs, man, y'all go crazy over specs. People's like, yeah, people go crazy over specs, man. They like easy, but you be tripping. The phone gonna have 12 gigs of RAM. Okay, I got phones with 4 gigs of RAM that do good. Okay. Google Google still gonna go with 4 gigs of RAM. Yeah, of course they will. Wow. Listen, man, if y'all think, listen, I'd be shocked. And I might be wrong. Y'all think that Google go with 8 and 10 and 20 gigs of RAM on the Pixels, man? Man, if y'all thinking for that miracle, y'all, if you think that Google go put 6 and 12 and 20 gigs of RAM in the Google Pixel, man, y'all don't know Google history, man. You got to go back and look at Google history, man. Google was putting 3 gigs and 2 gigs of RAM in phones, man. They not trying to win no spec war, man. Listen, Google phones was developer devices, man, with good cameras. And they listen, man, the good cameras did not come in the Pixel, did not come in Google phones until the Pixel 2. Listen, the Pixel 1 cameras was not that great. None of the Nexus devices cameras was that great. The Pixel 2 and the Pixel 3 and the Pixel 3a is the only 3 phones that Google ever made that have good cameras. Listen, it's no excuses, man. I'm telling you, if you think that Google is going to just put all these specs in the Google Pixel, it's going to be a beast of a phone. All you got to do is look at the Pixel 3a. Look at the Pixel 3a. Look at the Pixel XL, man. They already got phones with 12 gigs of RAM in it, and they release a Google Pixel with 4 gigs of RAM in it, man. Y'all got to understand, Google ain't running no spec war. They're not trying to compete with OnePlus. They're not trying to do all that, man. Y'all techies got to understand the history of most companies. When have Google ever won a spec war? When did Google ever won a design war? Google phones was never pretty. Google phones was never a spec beast like people say. It never been that type. Never. It never been like that. It never been like that. You know, Google is all about the software. Listen, man, Google wants you with that phone because they can sell you Google services, and it's all about the software, man. It ain't got nothing to do with specs. It ain't got nothing to do with the quality of the build quality. It ain't got nothing to do with the screen. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. None of that. If y'all know Google history, when have they made a fantastic screen? All you gotta do is look at the Google Pixel 2. Look at the Google Pixel 2, man. Come on now. Listen, man, Y'all have to miss me with the blaming LG. Listen, that it might have was LG phone, it might have was LG screens, right? But that Google picked those screens, bro. Listen, man, y'all cannot blame LG for the poor screens that's on the Pixel. That's not LG's fault. A lot of people trying to blame LG for what Pixel picked. Think about this. I'm gonna give y'all this scenario. Everybody at the round table, y'all discussing and y'all talking about how you want your phones built, right? And you're talking about the material and the parts that you bidding for to be built. You have three screens right here, three screens. You have a low-end screen, you have a medium screen, and you got a quality screen, right? You got three. And what you think Google picked? The cost-efficient screen, right? Or the high-end screen? Listen, man, everything that happened with the Google Pixel was Google's fault. They don't have anything to do with LG. I don't want to put the blame on LG. You know why? All you have to do is look at LG phones. Look at the LG G8. Look at the LG V40. Look at the LG V30. Look at the LG G6. Look at the LG G7. Them screens was gorgeous, man. They was high-end, top-tier screens. So you cannot blame LG for the Pixel screen. No, man, those screens was picked. That ain't got nothing to do with LG. That was not LG's bidding. The LG don't have anything to do with that. Those screens was probably picked by Google, and you want this crappy screen? There you go. Hey, have fun. I mean, it's all on you and your customers. That ain't got nothing to do with LG. You buy it, I sell it. Think about it. You buy it, I sell it. Think about this. If you go to the gas station, you have premium, you got plus, and you got regular, right? You know that if you put premium in your gas tank, your car gonna run good. If you put regular in your gas tank, you already know what you're getting. You think about this too. If you go to the grocery store, you see Kellogg's, right? You got Kellogg's cereal, then you have the Walmart brand. If you buy the Walmart brand of cereal, you already know what you're getting. If you buy Kellogg's, you already know what you're getting. It's going to be a good premium taste. If you go buy your meat in the meat department, you going to have good quality meat, then you going to have the off-brand meat. You already know when you put that off-brand meat on the grill, people going to talk about you. Man, where you get these steaks from, dog? These steaks is tough. Everybody going to already know who you talking about because you done went cheap. If you buy your potato chips, you go buy Lay's or you go buy the cheap ones. You already know how it's going to taste. So when you make a decision, on when you buy something that's quality or not quality. You can't blame it on the certain supplier. You got to blame it on the company that picked that supply. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. That screen was always blue though. Yeah, the screen was blue. That's the screen they picked. 805 was good. I had the Note 4, but the 810 was a disaster. The Crap Dragon. Listen, that's why Snapdragon had got that name. Crap Dragon had got that name because of the 810 processor. Why you think Samsung went with the Exynos processor in the Galaxy Note 5 and the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus? They didn't put the 810 in there. They already know it was going to be a disaster processor. Samsung said, nah, player. We're going to put this Exynos processor in here in the Galaxy Note 5. We're going to sacrifice battery life a little bit because the Galaxy Note 5 battery life was terrible. And we're going to sacrifice a little bit on the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. And we're going to put this Exynos processor in here and we're going to roll with it. Why? And everybody else was using the Crap Dragon 810 processor. Didn't LG go with the 808 processor with the LG V10 or the V20? The V10 and the V20 had the Crap Dragon 808 processor because they had issues with the 810s. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. Easy. We ain't going to see you make that Cricket Wireless Stylo 5 review. Listen, man, let me tell you something about the Stylo 5. And I, man. Listen, man, I talk about LG a lot. One of my favorite phones is all the LG phones. When you come down to the, the LG G7, LG G8, V40, V30, stuff like that, man. I love them phones. And I talk about this a lot on this YouTube channel. The LG need to step up and do something with the Stylo 5. Make the Stylo 5 come out with a Stylo 5 Pro and let them hang, give you a good pen and everything in between. And here's what the Stylo did. Stylo 5 came out with the same specs as the Stylo 4. Said, man, hold on, player. Listen, man, I seen the specs from the Stylo 4 to the Stylo 5, and I'm mind blown about that. I am. The Stylo 5 have the same specs as the Stylo 4, but it's running Android Pie instead of Android Oreo or Nougat or whatever it's running. Man, I mean, listen, man, I'm so disappointed at what LG did with the Stylo 5 is that I have to woosah a little bit before I review that phone. I have to get beyond anything that I listen. When I look at the Stylo 4 and the Stylo 5, my thing is I'm trying to see, every year companies upgrade, like, they put in a better design, a better pen, upgraded specs, right? Better bang for your buck, right? That's the way I look at it. I look at it that you go from, 845 to 855, 6 gigs, 8 gigs of RAM. You go from, different avenues of a phone to make it go up. But looking at the Stylo 5 and all the videos I saw and stuff like that, look, I got the phone on my own opinion once I get that phone. But it's so depressing to see a phone that so much potential with a 400 series processor. Every year they go from a 200 series processor to a 400 series processor to a 400 series processor. Come on, man. Listen, they got phones that cost $250 that's putting 636 processors in them, 630 processors in them, 4 gigs of RAM, 6 gigs of RAM, and $250 phones, bruh. Brand new, right out of the box, man. I don't phantom why we took a great phone, a great concept, a great phone like an LG Stylo. The Stylo 3 was a great phone. The phone had a 200 series processor in it, a 400 series processor in it. It's a good phone, man. But it's very difficult to buy a $300 Stylo phone with a 200 series processor at $300 when you got all these Motorola phones out there. Motorola put the 632 processors in it, 4 gigs of RAM with beautiful glass collectible designs. Beautiful, gorgeous screens, edge-to-edge displays, all that stuff in between. And then you got a Stylo with a 200 series processor running. And listen, man, Android, oh my God, you know how, oh God, I can't. It's mind-boggling to me, man, that you got a $300 phone, man, $350 phone that you just come on, LG, come on. Listen, man, LG need to come out with a LG Stylo 5 Pro and fix all the wrongdoings of the LG Stylo 4, LG Stylo 5. They need to fix that, bro. Listen, man, it's hard to review a phone that's basically the same as the old phone. Like, listen, man, don't even come out with a Stylo. Listen, why even come out with Stylo 5? Just take the Stylo 4, upgrade it to Pi, do some enhancements with them, and just let it ride. Just let it ride, man. Just let it ride. So frustrating. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. It is frustrating. It's frustrating. Um, Xiaomi is killing it from a budget to high end devices. I agree. I just need Xiaomi and Huawei to imports to understand imports, man. If it was see, here's a problem about us, United States YouTubers. You talk about Xiaomi, right? Only techies know about Xiaomi phones, bro. Like if I do a video on Xiaomi phones, I am going to be catering to the tech community, not the average consumer. I'm truth to be told that I will be catering to the tech community. I won't be catering to uh, to the average consumer and stuff like that. I will be only catering to the techies. That's it. And that's, I don't know. The Redmi Note 7 Pro is epic. Yeah, facts. I'm a Xiaomi fan. LG need to put the proper hardware in their phones and license Oxygen OS for OnePlus. LBU, I'm gonna tell you something, man. OnePlus, the Oxygen OS is the best. It's the best I ever had, bro. It's the best I ever had. It is what it is. I mean, people talk this that and the other. The Mi 8 is best camera money can buy at a $300 price point. Yeah. All right, guys. So I'm gonna get out of here. I just wanted to make this quick video um, and talk to you guys a little bit about what's going on in the tech industry, and I really do appreciate everybody coming through. Don't forget about Wired Wednesday. Listen, I got a special guest coming on Wired Wednesday tomorrow. A special guest. Listen, I'm gonna put it like this. I've been trying to get this done for a while. This is gonna be special to me tomorrow, guys. It's gonna be so special to me tomorrow because I have a special guest coming on. I have a special guest coming on tomorrow. So please make sure you tune in because it's gonna be nice. Very nice tomorrow, and I'm ecstatic because it's going to be nice, and it's going to be nice tomorrow. So be on the lookout for Wired Wednesday, guys, and it's going to be a very special guest that I'm bringing aboard tomorrow. That's special to me, and we're gonna have some fun tomorrow, guys. So shout out to Tech Rant. Look, I talked about you earlier today, man. Earlier in this video and stuff like that, man. I want to salute you. Listen, I felt your pain in that video, man. I really did. That's what made me wanted to do this live stream. It's because I watched your video like twice today, and I watched J.Will video and what you're saying exactly how we all feel as content creators that we don't put it out there and stuff like that. So yeah, man, good positive vibes, man, and I feel your pain. I'm out of here, y'all. Thank y'all very much. I will be dropping a video tomorrow, I think. I don't know, but be on the lookout for the video. Thank y'all guys very much. And whew, a lot of people ain't gonna like this live stream. I'm gonna tell you why. Because a lot of people say, well, you ranting and all that stuff like that. No, I am the tech preacher. See y'all guys. Y'all have a good one, dog. I'm out.